Awesome. Good day. It's good to see you guys again. And we're almost there. We're almost ready to meet back together shortly. So just hold on, hold on. We're almost through this, and we can't wait to see you guys again. But let's continue going through Romans chapter 8, the greatest chapter in the Bible. And we're going to look at 18 to 26. So let's read this together. For I consider that the sufferings of this present time are not worth comparing with the glory that is going to be revealed to us. For the creation eagerly waits with anticipation for God's sons to be revealed. For the creation was subjected to futility, not willingly, but because of him who was subjected it, in the hope that the creation itself will also be set free from the bondage of corruption into the glorious freedom of God's children. For we know that the whole creation has been groaning together with labor pains until now. And not only that, but we ourselves who have the Spirit as the firstfruits, we also groan within ourselves, eagerly waiting for adoption, the redemption of our bodies. Now in this hope we were saved. Yet hope that is seen is not hope, because who hopes for what he sees? But if we hope for what we do not see, we eagerly wait for it with patience. In the same way, the Spirit also joins to help us in our weaknesses. And that's a great passage. If you're parents, you have kids, and women, you've experienced the labor pains, right? And men, you've kind of sat by and you watched and you were holding your hand probably through all this, and you're just like going through those labor pains and the labor pains. But as soon as that baby's out and you're holding your newborn child, you kind of forget all about the labor pains. You kind of forget because you're just so, every day you're counting down. All right, we got 2 more weeks left, 1 more week, any day now. We're 2 weeks past the due date. We can't wait for this, and some of it's, you just can't wait, right? You just can't wait for what's going to come for your child that you're going to be able to hold in your arms. You can't wait. And that's kind of what Paul compares this to, and he starts off in verse 18 to 22. We call it groans to glory, right? That's the whole groans to glory. And in verse 18 to 22, it talks about creation. For I consider the sufferings of this present time are not worth comparing with the glory that is going to be revealed. You're going to go through a little bit of suffering now, just like the labor pains, but what's coming is going to be so much better. You don't even remember what's going to happen. You just can't remember what you went through because of what is coming, and you're just holding out for the hope that's coming. For the creation eagerly waits with anticipation for God's sons to be revealed. For creation was subject to futility, not willingly, but because of him who subjected it, in the hope that creation itself will be set free from bondage of corruption to the glorious freedom of God's children. So the creation groans. At the beginning, when God created everything, God said it was good. God said, man, this is good. I created everything perfect. It was good. But today, because of the sin of Adam, it's groaning. There's suffering, there's death, there's pain, all the result of Adam's sin. And that's when Paul compares it to labor pain. We're going through these pains, but hope is coming. It's coming. So just hold on. It's coming. Just hold on. And we long, creation longs to be made back to when God said it was good. It was good. We can't look. We just are looking forward to that time when we're joined with Christ again, and God says it's good. And then so creation groans. Creation groans to be set back the way it was. And then in verses 23 to 25, it talks about us as believers. Not only does creation groan, but we groan. That we ourselves who have the Spirit as the first fruits, we groan within ourselves, eagerly waiting for the adoption, for the redemption of our bodies. Now in this hope we were saved. Yet hope that is seen is not hope, because who hopes for what he sees? We don't live for this life. This life is going to be so, and yes, there's pain and suffering, but we just keep looking forward. And the hope is what saved us. That's the gospel. The gospel saves us, and we keep on looking forward to that day. You know what? No more pain, no more suffering. We get to be reunited with Jesus. We get to worship and serve the one that put it all together and said it was good. Man, that's awesome. And we get through this, but we look forward to it. And we get to taste a little bit of God. We get to taste his grace when we're saved. We taste his grace, and we taste his love, and we taste his joy, we taste his peace. We get a little bit of taste, but we look forward to when we get to be reunited with Christ, and that's the joy that we hold on to. That's what the hope that we look forward to. So Pastor Mike's going to go through and even talk about the Spirit and how the Spirit's going to help us through all this tomorrow. And just hold on, because it's coming. All right, we'll see you tomorrow.